Everyone, Lobster here. This is the players being part of Second Life, running in Puppy Lucid, and I'm zooming in and out, wondering why this is somewhere I go to quite a lot. There's no one here, so I'm sort of looking around, wondering why there's no one here at the moment. And then I seem to see somebody in the bushes, but that's just the normal paranoia. There's nobody there. See? I thought they were there. They're not. Anyway, back to, we'll close this down. Go back into the Lucid desktop. This is the Lucid desktop. That's Quick Pet coming up. This is the new version. You'll see the popular pets like GIMP and Audacity, the various browsers from Chrome to Opera to Firefox, SeaMonkey, pets that are useful like the media players and the squash files. There's a whole variety of those. These you need to reboot if you put in things like Skype and Wine. These are the accelerated drivers. I use one, the ATI Catalyst. And here we've got the Lucid Puppy News. This should be updated by the time you get the final version of Lucid 5.2. You'll see some tweaks here. I use the FFmpeg here, 686 libraries. I found that enabled me to run something I couldn't run. And the OpenShot, the 1.13, I'm using that, but it's actually not available on that link. You need to go into the Puppy Package Manager, which we'll come to later. So that's some of the Lucid Puppy News. This is just some videos in Firefox, so we'll close that down. Now, I think what I'm looking for here is the developer section, and I can't find it. It's been, oh no, this is the package manager. This is the Puppy Package Manager. I look for the developer later and get totally confused. And you'll see we've got compiz, and we've got various language packs, so Italian, Portuguese, Russian. So this modifies things for your setup. And these are the drivers, NVIDIA and ATI, some of which you've already seen. Here we've got various file managers under multimedia. You'll see OpenShot is here, 122 for Lucid, and various other players. Right, let's close that down and have a look at the menu. Looking first at Google Earth. Again, this doesn't come with Lucid, but it's one of the things that you can install with QuickPet. Very easy to use. And having said that, I'm going to try and do a rotation in a moment, and completely fail at that. Just watch this. No, can't. Oh, there we've got a bit of rotation, not quite right, and I just can't do it. I can't grab it. It should be easy, and I think eventually I'll work out that I can click on those arrows to do the rotation. There we go. And finally, yeah, even a dumb cock like me can actually get this working. So there we are, zooming in on Google Earth. So this is one of the easy programs. It's a big program, 44 megabytes I think it is, but it allows you to zoom into various things. It's very similar to Google Maps, but it gives you various other facilities. So very useful. What else have we got that's new? Well, on the desktop settings, you'll see there is the window manager. I think is something very useful. The ability to change the locales now. This is done automatically at the start, but you can do it from the menu as well. So this is quite useful if people are using other languages. So there's more support for other languages in Lucid 5.2. Very useful facility, and a lot of our puppies will be very pleased with that. Okay, under system, you'll see here I've got the ATI Catalyst Control Center. Now that, when you put in the accelerated driver, like for example I've done the ATI one, this is the commercial driver, and this is for Linux, and that is working okay. So if you've got an accelerated NVIDIA or ATI or Intel driver, very useful. And then under utility, we've got I've installed the DevX, so we've got various extra programs. The DevX is the SFS add-on, which I'm now going to look for, and I can't find it. It should be under SFS or News. There, that's where I expected it to be. This is the what I'm using is not the final version of Puppy Lucid 5.2, so I'm desperately trying to find it for you, but I can't find it. So it may have been taken out, or I may be too stupid to remember where it is. So it may be there for the final version. We'll see what happens. So there's me trying to look for an easy way to install the DevX. And there is a way, or there was a way, but what it is, I've no idea. There we are, looking everywhere for it, looking back in the news section, trying to find it. This too will be probably different on the final version when you look at it, because it will be updated. So, and I'm running Firefox. Firefox is another thing. I've added Firefox to the initial version of Puppy. So even though when you turn Puppy on, it has its own, which we'll come to later, it has its own Dillo browser built in. Most people will need and prefer a larger browser, and one of their choice. Okay, so that's something that was in 5.11, and it's also in 5.22. Still trying to find the developer module, and there, I think I found it, the developer module. Have I found it? No, I think this just goes to the wiki, and it will then show us the how to compile. Oh, and that's some add-on to Firefox, bottom right there. That's gone. Okay, do you want to... Okay, so back in QuickPet, are we going to give up on the DevX? No, still looking for it, still determined to find it. We'll have to, I really think we're going to have to wait until the final version of Lucid to get that easy way of adding the developer. That gives you C++, C compiling, and all the rest of it. So that's a very useful thing, but for developers, it's an add-on to Puppy. And quite an important one, so that's why I've spent so much time trying to find it and totally failed. Still looking. Given up. Must have given up by now. What are we going to look at next? I'm still looking for it. More pets. I'm just bewildered by it. Where could it be? Info. Yes, it might be under info. I'm not reading all that. But just sort of, that's it. That was my attempt at reading it. Come on, give up on the DevX. Give up on it. Show us something else. Okay, back in the menu. Google Earth. We've seen multimedia. Go on, have a look at multimedia. I dare you. Okay, what have we got? Multimedia. What's he going to look at? Lucid. Oh, the webcam. Now I've got two webcams, and some of those will be auto-recognised. There's Dillo. I'm using Firefox, but just above there is Dillo. That's built into Puppy. It's very simple. Doesn't have JavaScript, but for very simple browsing needs, it's ideal. It's very good. And then in the network we've got the firewall. The firewall is also on the bottom right there. I've just clicked on that. That's the last of the icons, and you can turn on the Fire Wizard firewall from there, or excuse me, you can do it from the menu. So the firewall is now very easy to set up and to know whether it's on and running or not. We've only got one calculator in Puppy 5.2 rather than the 3 or 4 that we normally have, and it has advanced and all kinds of other features. Again, these are all the text editors from AbiWord, a word processor in Puppy. Graphic processing. You can see I've got Zara there, which I use, which is very good. But Inkscape is actually, there it is, from the desktop. And you'll see paint programs, some of the other programs that are available in Puppy just from a click of the button, like browse or connecting to the internet or installing, or the setup, which is the traditional way of setting Puppy up with the various wizards, whether that is sound or printing, or there's another way of setting up the firewall, set up a firewall. Once you've done that, your security is done in Puppy. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's very straightforward. Okay, back in the menu, we're now going to finish. That's your lot, that's me, that's bye from me. Bye now.